Make sure to check out my new channel I made about all things anime. I'll be cooking up some content as well if you want to check it out. There's also some new UGC Roblox accessories from my shop with some JJK and meme hats dropping today, and the links are down below. As always, make sure to like and subscribe so I can keep making quality content for you to enjoy. Thanks again. What's up guys, it's Punchy, and today we have a patch following the massive deep healing update. So last time, there was a secret new boss added to Layer 2, reworks across the board to world events, and a ton of new loot. Understandably, this week's content is a little bit different to fix up some of these issues that popped up, but the team is definitely cooking as the verse 3 timeline keeps on moving. I'll do my best to show you what's up, but as always, I do recommend hopping in game to check it out for yourself. So make sure to like and subscribe so I can hit 130k, and let's begin. With some new content starting today, you'll notice a change coming to characters throughout the entire game. In this patch, a new hair texture has been added, giving more detail to your customizable hair, and it looks a lot weirder than before. Now that the game is moving forward with a modernized, realistic sort of look, it seems like they want to start with the characters, so maybe in the future we'll see even more cosmetic options to choose from. On top of this, all of the hero blades in Deepwoken have received a visual overhaul. Each of the weapons function exactly the same, but now they're a little bit less plastic looking than before. Now, in the patch, each of them are less neon with a cool crystal-like texture alongside the overhaul to the hero blade language. Maybe there's some sort of secret hidden message on these new hero blades, but overall, I think they're much better. It's also worth mentioning that the Saint-Sworn Saint's Blade sword didn't change whatsoever, so don't worry about that. But anyway, what do you guys think? Talking about huge changes, ETRIS has been fully reworked and it's absolutely insane. There's a bunch of adjustments coming to houses, the environment, and just the topography of the map, and it's worth checking out. In the middle of ETRIS, a platform has been added to prevent people from falling into the sea, and a lot of those open areas that were just voids were deleted. I will admit, in the center of the actual town, the middle of ETRIS looks better, but right now, without NPCs or merchant stands like Skyrim, it's kinda empty. Moving forward, some of the buildings have been moved around, and even the Nevade camp is kinda just gone. I'm a bit sad that this has changed, since that was a Deepwoken ETRIS staple, but everything else is a bit more dense and clumped together. Visually, I think it fits better with less dead space, but rest in peace some of those old classic areas. For reference, here's what the old ETRIS used to look like, and here's the new ETRIS. This is a crazy update to the starting area of Deepwoken, but leave your thoughts down below. Besides this, a massive buff is coming to world events. Every 30 minutes, a world event will occur instead of having to wait for an hour. It kinda sucked to miss the specific event you needed to get on your build, but in this patch, the time spent waiting has been cut in half. So this is a great idea since world events are going to be added in the future, further extending that wait time, and nobody really wants to sit around just for a chance to get some loot. Further buffing up these events, winning Battle Royale and the Carnival of Hearts now gives your character crowns to level you up faster. I'm not sure if anyone is really doing world events on slots that aren't maxed out, but if you want crowns as an endgame currency, this is just an extra bonus. On top of world event rewards, the KYRSGARDE champion chest has actually been buffed in a solo run. If you're willing to take on the KYRSGARDE champion all by yourself, you should have some loot to talk about, and that's been implemented today. Onto some build gameplay, there's been buffs in PvE to specific weapon types. In the past, a couple of options definitely fell behind, but now with these new upgrades, hopefully they should feel a little bit better for monster hunting. Fist weapons now have a new buff in PvE, buffing up your damage based on how many fist talents you have on your build. So for each talent on your slot, you'll gain a direct % upgrade to your light and critical damage, and blunt mantra damage as well. I think it's very interesting how your fist talents can impact your mantra and weapon playstyle, making it viable with a mix of gameplay. The Rapier weapon class also received a PvE buff, but this one's different. After you parry any attack in PvE with a Rapier, the next attack you deal will hit twice with the reduced damage on that second hit. This could be a massive multiplier in combat if you play perfectly with the Chain of Perfection, and I'm a really big fan of rewarding good gameplay. With even more PvE changes, some oaths got upgrades as well. So for starters, OATHLESS, the most flexible oath in the game, has received innate monster armor resistance to use in combat. If you're not playing with any specific mantras or oath setups, being tankier will always be useful in almost every situation. So besides this, BLINDSEER now has a supportive buff with Tranquil Circle. Any player standing inside the circle now has boosted PvE output, which is great if you're playing with a coordinated team that wants to deal damage all at once. Other oaths have also received some buffs to specific mantras, but it's mostly related to damage value changes, nothing innately game changing. So for right now, that's about it, but leave your thoughts down below about all of these changes and hop into the game with some Battle Royale. Thanks once again to all the supporters who motivate me daily and directly help out the channel because it means a lot. If you want to join as a member for my channel, go down below, but besides that, my personal Discord, guild Discord, and my UGC group are linked down below, so check them out. Thanks once again, and make sure to like and subscribe. It's punchin' time.